Hello everyone, welcome to the web development course from Basic Uni. And we have done a quite good setup for our project. We can go here and see how our project exactly looks like, right? So we have added a navbar, and also along with that we have added a footer, right? And with that also our console is clean. We don't have any sort of issues, okay? So one of the issue that I encountered with what we were doing previously was we had actually installed this React router DOM outside of this particular food app. Okay, so I had installed that one inside of this main folder, that is inside of this folder, this one, but actually we want it inside of this client folder, right? So I want you guys to do the same thing, that is cd food app, go to the food app folder, and there you do this npm install the react router dom. Okay, so once you are done with that, you close this food app, and once closed here, it will be showing some unnecessary files, that is node modules, package json. All those files are kept here. All they are here, we don't need them outside of this folder, so delete all of those unnecessary um, package json and node modules. Okay, so this folder is enough to do with the development. That was just a redundant stuff we had unnecessarily installed. Okay, so now to showcase to route or to show all the children props, not the children props, that is our um, children routes, I will be adding the outlet over here, right? We have learned it, we will be adding it outlet over here to show the children route. Okay, so after this one, let's go to our router and see what setup we can do over here. We have for this particular path, for this initial path, I have set this particular element to be shown. In the previous video, we had done this one, right? So this seemed to be okay, but we will be having several pages. Okay, we have this layout, and along with that we will be having separate pages. So for that one also, I will be creating a separate folder inside of my src. Okay, so let's call that one to be as pages. Okay, so inside of this pages, I will be again having the individual folders to keep the stuff organized. Okay, here I will be having a home, and for the home, I will be having a home.js. Okay, so I will be having the home.js. Okay, I want this to be inside of this home. Okay, so this is the issue here. This is something that usually happens, but let's keep it in this way. Later, we can change its path, or if we are creating some more files, we could do changes there. But now we will be just focusing on what we have. Now, RAFCE, you guys already know what this RAFCE is. RAFCE basically means React Functional Component, and along with that, we also need the export related stuff, right? So that is something here. um I will be showing my home also. Okay, so once I have shown my main, whatever I have inside of this main, once I have shown this navbar and footer, I will be showing this, that is my home also. Okay, so for that one, what I shall be doing here is, I want to show the children routers, right? So we have added the outlet over there. Here I will be showing the children routes. Okay, so for that one, the path is initial path. For this initial path, okay, so for this one, I want to show this particular element, that is my home. Okay, so I want to show this home. Okay, so along with that we should be installing, not installing, we should be importing our home. Okay, so again the way we get our files in the backend is different. We will be doing the require related stuff, right? So don't get confused with this. So here where I have stored it is inside of the pages. One step back, inside of the pages I have a folder with the name home, and there I have this home.js. Okay, so from here I want to get this particular children route. Okay, children route, that is something that I'm trying to have over here. Okay, so from, I should add from here. Okay. Now everything seems okay. We don't have any sort of issues. Okay. So now let's go to our SRC. Here we are showing our hard coded data, right? We are showing our navbar, home, and footer. Uh, with that, let's start building our navbar. Okay, let's build our navbar. Let's delete this hard coded data. Instead of that one, we will be having a navbar content over here. Okay, so inside of this one, I will create a folder with the name navbar. Okay, so here instead of navbars, I can create a folder with the name components. Okay, so inside of this components, I will be having several internal components. Okay, so that is inside of this one, I will be having the navbar. Okay, so this is the a procedure that we are being using. Okay, so RAFCE, I will do this one. We have got this, and instead of this one I should be um, showing something, right? So let's quickly go to our main.js, and here instead of showing this one, what I will do is I will show this navbar here, this particular never, and it has been automatically imported also. Okay, so let's go here, let's reload. Okay, no issues, we don't have any issues. This navbar is being shown properly. Okay, so we were here. Okay, here we are just showing this particular navbar, right? So to create this navbar, I will be using a framework of Tailwind, that is Daisy UI. Let's go there. Let's open this Daisy UI. Okay, so inside of this one, this is basically a framework. Using this one, we can build our components. Okay, just like in the way we use the Bootstrap, right? So in that way, we can use this one to build our front end part. Let's open this one, the most popular component library for Tailwind CSS. Okay, so here click on how to use this. They have provided a quite good documentation. Okay, so first thing is you should be installing this one. Okay, so here minus d means I'm installing this one as a dependency. Okay, so we have learned about it. So here I will um, paste this. Okay, so this shall be installed, and after this one module dot exports, I should be adding this one inside of the tailwind configuration dot js. Okay, so that is inside of my modules dot export. Okay, so let's remember that module dot export. Let's go here, let's open our configuration, and inside of this one, let's see, here I have this module dot export. Okay, so here I have the plugins, that is somewhat here we have written. So I want to add this particular plugin. Okay, plugin of this Daisy UI. Using this one we will be getting some stylings. Okay, so we have done this one, and after this, mm, let's save this code. Let's go here and see if everything is working fine. Okay, so we don't have any issue for now. We might be having some of the warning. Okay, so these are the warnings we have. That's completely all right, or else you can just create a .esl lint file, ESLINTRC file over here, and you can add the whatever the stuff you want. Okay, so let's not focus on the warnings for now. Everything is fine. We don't have to worry about anything. Now let's go here inside of the nav bar. Okay, so inside of this nav bar we have this thing, right? So for creating the nav bar, what I will do is, you can definitely go through the documentation of this daisy UI to create the nav bars and all. They have specified everything. You can go through that one, and also you can select the language that you are particularly using. And after that, let's come back here, and here let me remove this one, and instead of this one I will be adding the braces. And here let's add a div tag. Okay, to wrap our entire content, I will be adding a button over here. Okay, so for this button I will give the class name. Let's give the class name. I will give it as BTN primary. We have seen these classes already in the Bootstrap. These are somewhat relevant. Okay, so if you're not understanding, what you can do is here, let's go to use. Okay, so inside of the use, yeah, we have this button related stuff, right? So okay, so here we have a good button. So this is the button that I'm trying to use. Okay, I will just copy this one, and I will add it over here to avoid any sort of bugs. Okay, so yeah, I have added this one. That is the third one, I guess, the third button we had. This one I have added over there, and after this, let's see what are the other things we can do. Okay, so we have obtained that one. After that, let's search for the navbar. Okay, so here in this project, basically we are adding both the front end and back end. Okay, so that's the reason I'm focusing on the front end related stuff also. So here I'm inside of this one. Let's go to the components. Here somewhere we shall be having the nav bar. We have it here, and here we have a lot of nav bars. Let's go through the documentation. We will understand it. Okay, so here this is a kind of nav bar we have over here, but that is, let's look for some responsive stuff over here. Okay, so yeah, here we have this one. This is a kind of good navbar that we can see over here. Okay, so we have the HTML code, and along with that we have the JSX code, right? So in the bootstrap, to use the CSS, we were not having the JSX, right? We should be copying the code, and along with that we should have to modify our code, right? So that was some of the drawback. We still didn't consider that as a drawback, rather we just focused on building our project. Okay, so I have added this here. Okay, let's go and let's reload the page. Now you can see that thing has been added over here. Okay, so obviously we can make changes into this particular code. Okay, so here let's see what we have here. We have the logo. we have this item and we have the button over here. Okay, so now what I will do is, let me drop this down. So here we have our sub menu, one submenu 2, we have our item 3, and after that one we have our this one. Instead of this, I want a logo here. Okay, so I want a logo here. I have added this one, and after that, okay, so if you want any changes, you can just make it over here. You can apply the changes over here. You can remove if anything you find is unnecessary. And here somewhere we have they have specified a image. Let's see where it is. Let's see from the beginning. Okay, so they have specified this stuff, they have specified this svg. Okay, so this svg, okay, so they have mentioned this stuff. We don't have to focus on that one. Path, they have specified ul. Okay, the class names, item 1 parent. Okay, they have specified this one. They have this logo stuff. Okay, so now here what I can do is, here I can add a good logo. Okay, so for now I don't have any sort of images. Before I come to the next video, I will be adding the logo. For now I will just what I will do here is img. Okay, here I want to specify the source. I will specify the source in this way, logo.png. So obviously I don't have any sort of logo for now. I will be adding the logo later. Okay, so let's specify the logo, and alt you can keep it as it is. Okay, so inside of this anchor tag I have specified the logo. Let's go here. Logo is not defined. Okay, so let's go here. Food delivery logo. Let's add any random stuff. Okay, let me just add this address itself over here. Okay, so here what I will do is, inside of this one I will paste this, and let's see if the error has gone. Okay, unexpected error. I'm not able to see my logo there. So for now, I will just keep this thing to be empty. Let's not add the image. Rather, I will just keep this thing to be logo. Okay, so before I come to the next video, I will be adding that one. Now, for now, we are seeing the logo. That is enough. So make sure you download a image and you add it over here. And now whenever I save this, I get this one. And here in this particular anchor tag, I don't want, whenever I hover over this one, I don't want this to be as a background color, but it is kind of looking good. Let's have that one. And here with that, I want to specify the hyper reference. Okay, so I want to specify, whenever we click on that one, I want to go to this address. Okay, so that is the initial address that I want to specify. Okay, so this should be enough. And after this one, we have all these things. We have all these things over here, and here I will be specifying a header also. Okay, so I will be wrapping this entire content inside of the header. For that one, what I will do is, I will add a header. I hope it has been replaced here also. Yes, it has been replaced. You know what extension I have used for this one. And here I will specify some of the class names to make this responsive. And again, I have not mugged up these classes. If you um, use this to build a project on yourself, you will be remembering this. And I also have noted down these things to add this in the project. So to XL, and along with that, I want to keep this as a container, and maximum, for the maximum width, I will keep it as auto. Okay, so this should be good. Let's reload. Okay, everything is just as fine. We don't have any sort of issues now. Okay, so here let's get back. Where have I written the button? Here I have specified the button. Okay, let's go here. We have this item 1, item 2 is this one, we have this item 3. Okay, so we will be dealing with these things. This seem to be a very long and messy code, right? So for that one here, we have this nav items, right? So we have this item 1, item 2, item 3. So what I will do is, let's see where it is ending first. It is starting here, it is ending here. Okay, so here I will see where this ul is ending. It is ending here. Okay, so till here, let's cut this one, and I will be adding it here. I will show you how we can add that one. Here what you can do is, you can create a variable. Okay, so let's create a constant variable. I will name that one to be as nav item, and inside of this one I will be storing all these values. Okay, I will be storing all the code that I have cut it from there. Okay, so I have stored this entire thing in the nav item, and if I want to show that thing, okay, so I think I had cut it that down. Where means here UL. Okay, here I had removed the code, so here I should be adding that one. Okay, so whatever the name that I have specified over here should be added over there. Okay, so this is carrying all these details, and that should be added over here. Again, this is again the not necessary one, but necessary if you want to keep your code concise one. Okay, so we have added the nav items over here. Okay, so let's get back here, and we have specified our li and all these things properly. Now you can change this one. Here we have this somewhere we had the summary related stuff. This thing is kind of okay, not the very big task, but the thing is, here whatever we have inside of this ul is complicated, right? Here we have the details, summary, and all. So for that, what I will do is, I will control x. I will control x that one, and here I will be adding that here. I have added that, and let's keep this thing wherever we had it. Okay, so I had added it here. Okay, so I will add this back here, added that one, and now I should show this nav items. Okay, so rather I will call this one to be as a nav item. So from where I had got that one, that was somewhere from here. from here, right? We had got that one from here. Here it has auto saved and we are not able to see that properly. That's the reason I got confused here. We can just show our nav items. Let's go back here. Let me reload the page. Now everything is same, right? So since we had a lot of code over there, I have just copied that and added over there, and I have saved it inside of a variable, constant variable. Okay, so now it is our task to change whatever the data we have over here. Okay, so here for this item 1, okay, we have this anchor tag here. I don't want this to be item 1 here. I will add this to be as home, and here I will specify the href. In this video we will be only focusing on the navbar. Okay, and again you can design the navbar on your own. I am just showing the stylings that I usually do. And here in the summary, let's say I want to show the menu here, and again you can have any sort of value here. So we have this e closed, and after that we have li here. And for this li I want to do something, that is I want to do the tab index, and I will keep this one to be 0 for this one. Okay, so after this one, for my sub menu 1, I will call this one as all. Okay, I will be storing all the foods, and let's call this one as pizza. Okay, so you can have any sort of values over here. Again, this will not have any good impression. And for the item 3, what I can just keep is, so after this one, let's have one more thing. Okay, let's have one more thing, and for that one, I will call this one as pasta. Okay, so you can keep any names over there. Let's reload and see what are the contents we have. If I click on the home, I will stay here itself. If I click on menu, I have this all pizza, pasta, and if I click on item 3, we have not worked on that it. Okay, so if I click on here, we are going nowhere. Okay, so if I click on home, we are, this page is loading and we are here itself. That is something that we have done over here. Okay, so after this one here, you can create the same thing. You can create the same thing again and again. Like you can specify a few more things also. Here we had it for our menu, right? So you can create the services in the same way. Okay, so for the services, what I will do is I will copy these details. I will copy these details, and what I will do is where I can add this one is, after this one, after finishing our this one, we can um, create a li tag, and inside of this one I can specify the a tab index, and again I will keep 0. And inside of this one we can paste all this those things that we had. I want to paste this thing, whatever I have inside. Okay, so I'm trying to create it here. I should not be creating it inside of the same details. So yeah, it is ending here. Outside of this one, I shall be creating it, and here I will specify the tab index to be 0. And here inside of this one, um, we will copy paste this thing till this one. Okay, so we will add it here. Let's go, let's reload. Okay, so here we have a menu, and again we have one more menu over here. So that is, where is the second menu? Here it is. I will change this one to be services. Okay, so here I can modify whatever the services that I want here. Okay, so let's say this as online order to be first, because majority of people may order from our website. uh, Online order, and after that one we can say dine in, we can say. Okay, so after that one, let's say we have one more thing, that is order tracking. Let's call that one as order tracking. Unnecessary C. Okay, so order tracking, and for this items 3, let's keep that like that itself, or I can just make it as offers. Okay, we can make this as offers. Let's go here. It has reloaded, and now you can see online order, dining, and order tracking, all these things we are able to see. And now I want you guys to add it in the same way for the offers, and also specify the hyperlink, whatever the hyperlink I have specified here for the home. Okay, specify it in the same way. So in the next video, what we will be doing is we will be focusing on adding the React icons to this particular website. Okay, so here we will be having the cart icon and all. For that one, I want you to be ready with the documentation of the React icons. We have already gone through that one in our React series, in our React lectures, but again, make sure you have gone through all the lectures where we have used the React icon.